welcome back to Spotlight on Newcastle County, which features all things Newcastle County, Delaware. I'm your host, Melody Kitchen. You never know who we're going to talk to or where we're going to visit. I'm pleased to welcome Dr. Rosa Colon-Calaco, who is here today to speak with us about the Latin Summit. Thank you so much for being here today, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
Before we continue with the details of the summit, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background? I know with Christiana Care.
Yeah, I work at Christiana Care, and as you know, Christiana Care, we serve our neighbors as respectful, caring partners in their health. I'm the Senior Vice President of Learning, the Learning Institute, and the Chief Diversity Officer. And we're here to serve our neighbors to become healthy, and we're connected with the Latino Summit to make sure that we engage the Hispanic community to know more better about their needs so we can partner better with them.
Okay, and what in particular do you do for Christiana?
My role at Christiana Care is all to do with learning and development. So I'm the Senior VP of Christiana Care Learning Institute and also the Chief Diversity Officer. So we make sure that we provide cultural competent care to our diverse population.
Can you tell us a little about your role with the Latino Summit?
The Latino Summit is even much bigger than the Latino Summit. There is a Delaware Hispanic Commission that has been appointed by our governor, and that commission is overseen to learn more about the Hispanics' needs in Delaware around different sectors. We want to know more about education, health, and social services, transportation, social justice, and community engagement. So the Latino Summit is going to be our vehicle for the first time to have all the voices of Latinos in Delaware to come together to provide direction, insight, and also wisdom and also clarity on their needs that we need to serve.
What would you say is the particular purpose of the summit itself?
The summit, we're using an appreciative inquiry model, which is we want all the voices to come together to have a positive dialogue, to envision what do we want to see for Hispanics in Delaware, and what are the different ways to get us there. So we're going to engage in 5 different sectors of conversation, and this is the first time ever, and it's going to be an ongoing process. So it's not only on November 13, but November 13 will be our first summit, so we can create a Hispanic agenda for Delaware that can be proposed to governor's officials.
And where is it going to be held?
The summit will take place again November 13 at Del Tech in Dover. So it's a kind of a central location that people can come from different places to have their voices heard, and also being able to talk to different government officials, because the idea is not to talk to one another, it's also to invite others at the state level, like Secretary Landgraf and others that will be there present to listen to the voices of Hispanics in Delaware.
Why do you think that now it's so important to have a Latino Summit?
It's very critical for us to have a Latino Summit now, because the Hispanic is one of the growing populations, highest growing population in Delaware. We have more than 70,000 Hispanics in Delaware, all around the state, and we had never come together as one united Hispanics. It doesn't matter if I'm from Puerto Rico, you're from Mexico, Guatemala, Ecuador, we have common needs. And the only way we're going to move forward in Delaware is to come together as Hispanics, to share our voices, to share our dreams, the dream for our kids, the dream for the future, and also how can we continue making Delaware a better Delaware.
Okay, I know that the participants are able to select different topics,
Yep.
Different working stations with different focuses. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yep. So the summit will be divided in different sectors of interest. So one of them is education. Many of us have so much passion and interest to continue to grow the Hispanic population to become engineers, doctors, all kind of service providers, but we need to have very much clarity about what are the needs of education. Another area that is very hot right now is healthcare. So I am the chair of the Health and Social Services Committee, and what we would like to know is more around how can we promote healthy neighborhoods in Delaware? How can we be more preventive? What will be the social determinants to make sure that people can become healthy? The other area is economic development. There are many Hispanics that would like to have their own business. So we would like for you to come and learn more about where are the resources in Delaware for me to develop my own business. What can I be educated to be able to do that better? The other one is social justice and community engagement. So how can we work in different communities to know exactly what the different needs are? And also the other area is transportation. Sometimes transportation may be a challenge, so we need to learn more about transportation needs.
So it sounds like you're touching on a lot of different subjects.
Yes.
How many people are you planning on having attend the summit?
Right now, we have more than 100 individual register. We have the capacity to accommodate 300 people, and we would like to make sure that we have all the Hispanic and also our partners. So I want to emphasize the Latino Summit is not only for Hispanics, it's for our partners that we have in the community that would like to come together with us to learn about how can we accomplish our dreams and have a better Delaware for everybody.
Sure, and who can people contact if they want to get more information on the summit?
We're trying to make this very easy for everybody. So there is a website, so you can access Delaware, which is DE-LatinSummit.org. And also you can be connected using your phone. So many of us like to use their phone to connect to everything. So you like to test, you can test this number 56512, 56512, and type the word CARE, C-A-R-E. That will enable you to connect to your text messaging all the information about the summit.
Okay, and could you repeat for our viewers at home, just once again, the date, the time, and the location?
Yes, it's November 13. The day of the summit is November 13. Our key theme is Connecting for a Brighter Future, and it will be in Del Tech in Dover, Delaware.
And what time will that be taking place?
We will have registration from 7:30 to 8, and it will be from 8 to 4:30 p.m.
Well, thank you very much. Is there anything else you'd like to add today?
Well, I would like to add, this is our moment. I think creating a brighter future will require for all the Hispanic to come together as one, and it will be a great opportunity for us to draft a Hispanic agenda that we will promote and work together to make it a reality and accomplish our dreams.
Thank you so much for being here today, and I hope that the summit goes well.
Thank you. We're very excited about it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, Josue Ortega will conduct the Spanish version of this interview. This is Melody Kitchen for NCC TV. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Soy Josué Ortega y estamos aquí con la doctora Colón Colaco y estamos hablando sobre la Cumbre Latina. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias por tenerme aquí.
Primeramente, ¿cuál es la responsabilidad tuya en la Cumbre Latina?
La Cumbre Latina está auspiciada por la Delaware, la Comisión Hispana. La Comisión Hispana fue nombrada por el gobernador de Delaware como una institución que debe conocer las necesidades de los hispanos en Delaware, y estamos asociándonos y estamos trabajando con las distintas comunidades hispanas para poder servirles mejor. Y la Cumbre Latina es nuestra primera cumbre y va a ser la manera de traer a todos los hispanos unidos para tener sus voices que estén unidas, que puedan hablar, tener un discurso de cuáles son sus necesidades en Delaware para poder promover salud, educación y un bienestar mejor para usted y sus hijos.
Qué bueno. ¿Y cuál es el propósito del Cumbre Latino?
El propósito es desarrollar una agenda hispana. Hay más de 70,000 hispanos en Delaware a través de todo el estado. Y lo que queremos hacer es desarrollar una agenda a través de 5 sectores. Número 1 es educación. Número 2 es la salud y el bienestar social. También la parte de la economía. Si usted desea poder tener un negocio y no sabe cómo hacerlo, puede conectarse en la cumbre con personas y recursos que lo pueden ayudar a hacer eso. También tenemos, la otra área es una casa. Muchas personas desearían tener una casa. Hay muchos recursos para que usted pueda tener su casa. Y también tenemos otras áreas de política, o cuáles son las distintas agendas que le queremos promover al estado de Delaware para que se hagan algunos programas que pueden ser beneficiosos para lograr nuestros sueños.
Ok. ¿Y por qué tú crees que la cumbre latina es importante para Delaware?
La cumbre latina para Delaware es muy importante. ¿Por qué? Porque hay muchos latinos en Delaware de distintas nacionalidades, mexicanos, de Ecuador, de Guatemala, de Puerto Rico, de México, pero normalmente no estamos unidos. Y para poder lograr un bienestar mejor para cada uno de nosotros y nuestros hijos, tenemos que venir unidos con nuestras voces para poder comunicar nuestros sueños, poder comunicar qué podemos hacer mejor en Delaware para un futuro mejor, no solo para nosotros, pero también para el Estado, y poder desarrollar una agenda que cada uno de ustedes se vean representados como es una agenda que va a ser de nuestra agenda, que podamos presentarla al gobernador, a las personas del Estado, para que ellos puedan poner recursos para lograr la agenda y también desarrollar programas. Pero una cosa que es bien importante es que cada uno de nosotros vamos a tener un rol. No es que el Estado va a hacer todo el trabajo, nosotros tenemos que movilizarnos para poder lograr estos sueños para nuestros hijos, y la única manera de hacerlo es movilizarnos todos, pero unidos. Unidos es la palabra clave.
Eso es muy importante, es verdad. Ok, ¿y cuántas personas estarán esperando para este evento?
Ahora mismo podemos acomodar hasta 300 personas. Esto se va a hacer noviembre 13, de 8 de la mañana a 4 y media, en Deltec, en Dover. Y que tenemos 100 personas registradas, pero tenemos que tener 200 o 300. Mientras más voces tenemos en esta cumbre, más poder vamos a tener para poder promover nuestra agenda. Si no hay, las voces no están ahí, no vamos a poder tener el valor o el poder de poder mover la agenda adelante.
Y para registrarse, ¿qué pueden hacer para registrarse?
Para registrarse, queremos que usted vaya al website, y tenemos un website que es bien sencillo y es Delaware, Latin, Latin, Summit, SUMMIT.org, y Delaware, DELatinSummit.org, y puede conseguir toda la información. También puede conectarse por su teléfono. Todos nosotros nos encanta hacer text messaging y enviar mensajes. Es decir, que usted coge su teléfono ahora mismo y mándale un mensaje al número 56512. Cuando envíe ese mensaje, el mensaje que va a typear o va a escribir es CARE, C-A-R-E, la palabra CARE, C-A-R-E, y eso lo va a conectar en su teléfono con la cumbre hispana, donde usted puede conseguir información, puede mirar quién va a asistir y también puede registrarse usando su teléfono.
Muy bien. Y antes de irnos, ¿nos puede repetir la fecha, la hora y dónde va a ser el evento otra vez, por favor?
Noviembre 13, en Deltec, en Dover, Delaware, de 8 a 4 y media. Registración empieza a las 7 y media de la mañana. Y quiero enfatizar, este es nuestro momento. Tenemos la única oportunidad de tener una cumbre de todas las voces latinas que puedan desarrollar una agenda para un futuro más brillante para cada uno de nosotros y nuestros hijos, y también para el Estado. Y espero verlos a todos allí. Gracias.
Ya escucharon la doctora. Vamos, latinos, motívense. Ok, vamos a echar para adelante. Y un placer de tenerte aquí. Gracias. Y un placer de conocerla. Y espero verte allá también en el Summit y que lo pase bien.
Muchas gracias. Los vemos a todos.